West is water. What are the other elements on that?
All right. Well, so we are live right now, and what I usually do though is north, east, south, west, right? So the first one though is I've got it down short form, but north though is what basically what energy, what's grounding you. Mm-hmm. And then east though is your current thoughts. South though is your rising actually desire. And then west though is how you really feel emotionally. Is what I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, let's welcome everybody that's actually here tonight. Hopefully though there's no trouble tonight with Eva. So if there is, just basically those, we do apologize. Eva's out in the country. She's doing everything through satellite, so just gotta bear with that. But anyways, though, we're gonna be doing some readings tonight. We do encourage everybody to type in your questions, and then later on, what we're gonna do is we're gonna discuss though, what are you proud of? There's so many people proud of different things throughout their life, and we're gonna actually tune in and actually ask that questions and see what you guys are actually responding about. So, but yeah. All right, so Eva, I'm just going to start though. I'm going to do your weekly reading for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So the cards that I've got tonight though for you is the Angels and Ancestor cards. And these ones are from Kyle Gray. Again, those for everybody that's tuning in, just to let you know it is entertainment purposes, so do not take things to heart. And I just had a card fly out. So this card does mean quite a bit for you, Eva, and it's the Mountain though, and it's basically the stand your ground.
Interesting.
All right. I know that you've gone through a lot, especially with your knees, all together, right? But you are standing your ground. People are trying to knock you down, probably by words, but do not let them do that. Which is what I've known from you. I'm always talking with you, so that you're the type of person that actually loves to stand and say, hey, this is who I am. If you don't like it, move aside, let me through. So that's what I've actually got to know from you quite a bit. And that's actually the first one. Now I'm just going to pull actually the 4 different cards again though. So we're going to do north, east, south, west for you. And again, those for anybody that's tuning in right now, please type in your questions. We'd love to actually read them. I do have a chat right in front of me. And again, though, we do encourage you guys to type in. There's no harmful. We do not judge here. We might joke around with you, but there's no judging. So, and if you've caught back actually on the playback, we do say congratulations, and always check us out every single Friday here at 8 o'clock underneath Divine Oracle Readings. So Eva, with the North one though, is what's grounding you right now. The first card, let me take off my glasses. First card I have for you though is Sage, and that's being devoted. All right. So of what's grounding you right now though, you're being devoted, you're being committed, which is awesome. And I do have to say thanks for being here pretty much every week.
Not a problem.
All right. So that's the first one I got for you. The next one though that we're looking though is what's your current thoughts?
Oh, right. You don't want to know.
I know.
You want to do that reading?
I know we both have the quirky, which is so awesome. But the first one I got though is autumn. Release. Yeah. So it is release the old and rest. All right. So you've been working actually on quite a bit of stuff, and just let it rest right now. Is it starting to become summertime? All right. All right. And the best thing to do is let it just rest for a bit and pick it back actually up in autumn. That's going to be your busiest times. The next ones I have for you though is the self, which is what rises your desire. And it's our ancestor. All right, follow the voice of your soul.
That's rather interesting. When you
Right.
said that, it brought to mind, I had a reading done by, excuse me, kind of a past life type thing.
Yeah.
And one of the things that she told me is that I have an extremely old soul. I was probably part of Atlantis, and I do come from the stars.
Yeah.
My soul does not originate here. I thought that, and when you pulled that up, I thought about that. And I thought about Irene in a long time. She was quite a lady.
That's cool. That's cool. The next one that I got for you, which is actually the West, and this is how you really feel emotionally. All right, and this is actually winter, and you got to take care of your needs.
Doing that now.
All right. So that's what I got for you, actually, for the North, East, South, and West. So yeah. Alrighty, so that's actually your cards,
Alrighty.
especially with the one that flew out for you.
Okay, your turn.
Go right ahead.
Well, I've already been shuffling and I've been thinking about you and putting them on there. The first card I pull up is the 9 of coins.
Yeah.
Second card I pull up is the 3 of wands or rods. And the third card that I pull up, again, is the coins, but this is the Knight of coins. What I find interesting about, just a second.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Allergies, they do terrible things to you. What I find interesting about these three, I wish there was some way I could show you the three of them together. And the three of them, none of them face each other and they're all facing away. And when I see that, I keep thinking, you've got to start looking more outside of yourself. You have a tendency to be very introspective, but as right now, it's time to start looking outside to other people. Let the other people hear what other people are saying. When I see the 9 of coins, I know that there's either a new venture that you're going to start or you've already started. And when I say new venture, I mean even beyond what this is all about.
Yeah.
And it is going to be quite successful. I get that it's a creative thing, more of a creative thing. Yeah. And there will be somebody who will help guide you on this journey. Don't be afraid of this person. They're going to be, the one thing I want to say, you know, the Knight of coins, it doesn't look at too much in this one, but in many of the decks that I've used, the Knight of coins quite often is very straightforward. They're going to tell it to you like it is, whether you like it or not. But the one thing is, they are always truthful. So
Yeah.
listen to this person. He may irritate the daylights out of you at times, but that's okay. Because
what? Not my producer.
Oh
at
no,
times?
this is someone else. This is someone else. And with the 3 of rods, stop looking behind you and start looking forward.
Yeah.
You have a tendency not to do that. You are very comfortable with the past, and that's a lot of people, so you're not unusual. But you need to turn around and start looking at the future. The fourth card, or the deck cards, is the King of Cups.
Okay.
The King of Cups is a very decisive individual. And I think you need to stop pussyfooting around about some of these things that you're considering. Pick something and go with it. Let yourself be guided by the ancient spirits because they're there with you. You are, is it two souls that you say you are?
I'm a two-spirit.
Two-spirit, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, that's the sun. I got to remember. Be a little more decisive on what you want to do. And like I say, there will be somebody there to help you and guide you. Once you get on the path, you're going to be on your own because they will say, okay, you have to do it your way. Whatever this new venture is, I don't get that it's going to be very soon, probably within the next 3 months, which puts it in September, October, probably around the solstice and thereafter, probably within the new moon, but not quite to All Hallows Eve. I was trying to see what's coming up, and one thing I get, are you contemplating getting a dog?
I've wanted one, but with our building though that we live in, unfortunately, right where we are, we can't have one. So
don't be surprised if there's a doggy that comes into your life, though. I'm just picking that up.
Okay.
It's a little dog. It's not going to be like the Tibetan mountain dog, is that, or Bernese mountain dog that's like the biggest breed ever.
Yeah.
It's not that, but it's not a teacup poodle either. It's something in between.
Okay.
Just a small one, maybe a cat. I'm not sure, but I do see an animal coming into your life also.
All right.
That too is going to be in the winter. It may be a rescue, but that's what I'm picking up right now. I get this new venture and I really feel good about it. There's something really wonderful going to happen. And it's a very creative thing and you're going to pick up on it and it's going to come to you. My impression is it's going to come to you in all the light. Boom, it's there.
Yeah.
And it's full tilt boogie. That's the only way I can describe it. Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, no, because I know our little boy at times, so he does get lonely. He will not let me go really to work. I leave after the producer actually goes to work. And there's sometimes so he'll, like our little boy, which for those that don't know, we do actually have a rescued cat from actually around October of last year. And anyway, so he'll sit at the door and he will not let me leave to go to work. So
go ahead.
Go ahead, love.
No, I was just gonna say I had a cat that would literally put her his arms around me, grabbing me as I leave, and I had to pick him and saying, no, I have to go to work. I will be back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I lost him at relatively a young age. He had a problem and he did not survive the surgery.
Sorry to hear about that.
And well, there's been a couple cats in my life that when they left, I really have missed them.
Yes. Yeah. It's like it doesn't matter what type of animal or anything like that, but all animals do mean a lot to everybody. They can be actually within your life for a short time. They can be actually within your life for a long time, but they're there for a purpose.
Well, Kleina I had for 22 years. And
yeah.
I was getting some stuff going through junk, came across some cups, and I came across a photo of Kleina, and it just ripped my heart out. I miss that baby. She's been gone almost 20 years now, but I still miss her.
Yeah.
I miss her tremendously. But now I've got Molly. I got to remember not to sit in the sun because it bleaches my face out. Makes me look.
Yeah. So the sun's hitting you on your left side, and the sun's hitting it on my right side. So.
We're matched.
Yes, yes, pretty much. But at least the sun is out there, which is gorgeous. It's better than what we've actually had just a couple of days ago, which was actually that horrible rainstorm.
Now, we didn't get hardly anything. Drizzle. That was about the extent of it. And this afternoon, they were predicting some really bad storms going through, and we got some, but it was hardly anything compared to what other areas were getting.
Yeah.
We must live under a lucky cloud or something. I don't know.
So true. That's with us. And it's funny because we can see the storm coming, and then all of a sudden, sometimes it bypasses us. But yesterday, Trevor, like the producer and I, we were sitting down watching TV, and I think it was around 9 o'clock at night though, but we could see the storm coming in from your side. So what we turned around and said, all right, it's time for us to close the doors. Our little boy was not happy at all, but it didn't rain that long. It rained only a couple, like 5 minutes, if that. Here. But again, we actually have an awesome sunset view from our floor. We're 12 floors up, and we can see the sunset.
Should you ever get the chance to come out to the farm, you'll see that we have quite a vista view. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I really like it when the clouds are in particular formation. It literally looks like it does look like the sky is on fire. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I get to see it all year round. And like you say, I can watch the rain coming, the storm coming. It's absolutely gorgeous. And what's even more interesting, because most of our storms come in out of the west, if there's a morning storm, and it has to be before, depending on what time of the year, but let's say before 9 o'clock, there will be a rainbow in the west.
Yeah.
As opposed to in the east, which is where we normally get them. And I'm going to share something with you. My grandfather, this is when I was very, very young. I would go out with him to get the cows. Because we had a dairy farm at that time. And I remember one time we were just getting up to the barn when a storm hit. And out there in the east was the most beautiful rainbow I have ever, or in the west was the most beautiful rainbow I have ever seen. It was just that perfect arch. And as I'm watching, a second rainbow, it was a double rainbow.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget this. My grandfather leaned down, because I was only like 5 or 6, whispered in my ear, "Remember this miracle." That's all he said. Just remember this miracle. And I have never forgot that. So whenever I see one in the west, I'm seeing the miracle.
Yeah. Yeah. And I bet also though that brings back his voice actually within your head, right? Of him saying that to you. So it's like, gosh. Well, anyways, so we were doing the stuff, like doing the talking about sort of miracles, right? And especially with the weather. I just did 4 cards. Now the 4 cards I did though, basically the first one that I did though is the beaver, and this one says, "Go ahead and do it." Yeah. So that right there though is, it doesn't matter what the weather is, go ahead and do what you need to do. The weather though can always change within 5 minutes. But the signs are always there for us, so that way we can always go ahead and be able to go ahead and do what we need to do. The next one I got though is kangaroo, and it's be grateful for all the blessings with. So all the blessings so that we have to be grateful for all those blessings. And that there is sort of like what you were saying though, is about your grandfather. Your grandfather actually leaned over and he whispered about the sign for you. The next one, though, actually I drew up, which is turtle. And it stopped trying to make things happen. And that's really good, especially right now within the States with the big stuff that's going actually on with against the carrot top or orange or else orange face.
That's not what I call them, but okay.
Yeah. So basically, though, that's a good one for that one. That one there again, though, is stop trying to make things happen. All right. So what you have to do is keep on going forward on that. The last one I got, though, was passion. And this one here is the Black Panther. So it is actually follow your passion. So it doesn't matter what we actually have or whatever what we are trying to get. Follow your passion and make things happen within the right direction. So those are actually four I drew up quickly. But yeah. All right.
Passion.
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to do another one on you?
That's fun. It doesn't matter. If you want to do one on the producer, go right ahead. He's sitting at the...
Yeah, let me do it. Trevor, I producer, excuse me. Sorry, Trevor. Sorry, producer. Let me think about you for a second here while I shuffle.
He's just smiling away.
I don't think I've ever done a reading on him.
He said, nope.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, money keeps popping up all over the place. The first card I pulled up is the Star. Second card I pulled up is the Knight of Swords. Third card I pulled up is the Seven of Coins. Okay, I am not really picking up a whole lot right now, and it could be because I'm not seeing him. That's okay. But when I pulled the Star up, at first I was looking at it and I thought I was looking at it upside down. I don't know why, but it did not come up upside down. I do the old method where everything has to be the same in the tarot. They're all facing the same way, reverse. Yeah. And and then the second thought, it's not the Hangman either. And then I realized I was looking at the Star. And the Star is quite often, how can I say this? I don't want to say unobtainable goal, but a goal that you kind of put out there and you put it out there so far that it's going to take you forever to get there. So what this is telling me is that whatever it is you're thinking about doing, bring it back, bring it a little closer to you. Don't put it like 5 years down the road. This is what I'm going to do. Just think maybe 5 months down the road. But I'm not picking up what this is. That's the point. That's the problem. That's however you want to put this. I got the Knight of Swords, and he is kind of like the valiant warrior type. And then I have the Seven of Pentacles or coins. And I keep wanting to see two of these kind of smushed together. And it kind of like, I got to get out of this. Kind of like is telling me that it's time for him to quit dilly-dallying. He's got this goal in mind, but he's putting it way far away, hence the Star. And you've got to pull it in closer to be able to achieve it. And the fourth card that I pulled up was the Knight of Cups. Are you guys ready to celebrate an anniversary?
The only thing that's coming up for celebration for us though is on the 25th that we're going to be doing our very first powwow, and then
Gonna
it
do
comes
what?
next month. Our very first powwow.
Okay.
All right, and then comes next month though, we're going to be celebrating because we're going up north. Actually,
Something's gonna. Go ahead.
we're going up north actually on the Chi-Chi-Mon, which is the ferry.
I'm losing you.
All right. Yeah, do you have me now?
Go ahead.
All right. So we're going to be going up north actually on the Chi-Chi-Mon, which is the ferry actually here in Ontario.
No, the powwow, there's something going to be given to him as a sign of what direction. He's kind of at loss right now. Am I correct?
Sorry?
He's kind of lost his way.
I see it at times.
I'm doing the end deck here. Good heavens, I'm getting all the same cards. The only one I don't have is the sword. Yeah. Eight of coins, King of Cups, Four of Cups. Eight of coins. I'm sitting right in the sun the way things are. Knight of Cups. Four of Cups. Now, a lot of times the cups are indicative of emotional side of things. And I don't know, I keep getting that there is, the powwow is going to be giving him some insight that he's going to need to carry on something. I was saying before, he had this goal that he set way far out there and to bring it closer.
Okay.
You know, instead of having it, oh, I'll give myself a year, you know, no, that's too far away. I'm getting that's not really quite what it is. There's something else going on. And are
you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm just thinking.
All right, no problem.
I think he's what?
I didn't say a thing.
I'm just going to leave this because I'm not really picking up too much right now.
Okay.
I don't know whether I just get that there's something that he has to bring closer to achieve. And I'm getting that there's going to be some big decisions, and whatever insight he's going to need is going to be given at the powwow. There's a point in the powwow where the I don't want to say medicine man, but somebody does the speaking during part of the ceremony. And he's going to speak directly to Trevor. I mean, it's going to be one-on-one.
That's
and it
awesome.
will give him, and he will get the insight that he needs. Just pay attention. That's all I'm picking up right now.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome.
What's he say? Why the way you looked over, it's like, oh.
He's like smiling right away. He's smiling right away. So, and he says, "Thank you."
No problem. I wasn't very much.
Yeah. Hold on for a second. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Maybe later on or whatever, he can give you a personal call. Right, and that way you guys can talk a little bit more, probably actually after, if that's okay with you. Eva?
I'm sorry?
So maybe after tonight's stream, he can probably give you a call and you guys can chit chat.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
All right, wonderful. All right. So again, though, is we don't have much people actually tuning in right now, but again, though, things do happen. But again, though, is for those though, that actually would love to be able to get readings from Eva and myself, we do personal readings. At the end of this, and at the end, though, we do have our email addresses at the very end of the stream here. Again, those if you guys are catching back actually underneath the show, though, that on the playback, that's awesome. Again, though, is Eva's and whereabouts are you again? Brown City, Michigan?
I'm sorry?
You're in Brown City, Michigan, right?
Yeah, Brown City.
Yeah.
We're having our big, I guess you could call it homecoming, our Brown City Days. It's a big thing. It's a 4-day celebration, Brown City. We've got all kinds of things going on. Fun time.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. It's like
Tomorrow is the big parade, and I don't know what else they got going tomorrow. I know my mom's church has a big bake sale, garage sale sort of thing, and they always do very, very well on that. People just pour in.
It's cool. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. So yes, it's like that. So if you guys go right ahead.
No.
What I was going to say, if you guys live actually towards Brown City, Michigan, make your way actually up there this weekend and check out the big events that are going actually on up there. If you guys do see Eva actually out on the street, approach Eva. Just say, hey, yeah, let you know I've caught you actually in the streams. And I bet Eva would love that. So
I thought about maybe just setting up a booth and do readings, but not in this town. It's very, very conservative. Although we did have a group here called the Spiritual Hub, and we did every other month we had a psychic fair, and it was very well attended. We had a lot of fun. It was so much fun. Yeah. And then COVID hit. Nothing. So I don't know if it's ever going to get back in gear or not.
Yeah. Well, and then for us here in the Waterloo region, we will be doing multicultural weekend here. And what that though is on the 25th, you'll be able to find actually myself and also the producer, which is the host of Haunting Live podcast. We will be on Victoria Island, right where the main powwow is taking place. We'll be selling merchandise there, and also I will be actually offering readings there to you guys. Again, though, is come on out, check out stuff, check us out. We don't bite. We always love to be approached by people, even with the producer. Again, let's check out the producer actually of Haunting Live podcast. He's live on Sundays at 4 o'clock. If you guys have missed any of his podcasts, go back and listen to them. They're actually on podcast on their podcast providers. And Eva has been even a guest actually on underneath Haunting Live podcast with our producer. So it's like but yeah, Eva, anything else though that you'd like to close up on tonight?
Not really. Not really. The only thing I was going to say before, it's small town America. It's kind of the way it used to be. Like on Sunday, they will have an ice cream social. I mean, they don't do that anymore for a lot of reasons, that's just not something that's done. But they do a lot of the old timey stuff, which I love.
Yeah, that's
for the Brown City Days.
That is so cool.
Just gonna throw that in. Yeah.
Now, is there strawberries there with also the good stuff on the ice cream?
There probably are, but I don't know. I haven't been up there yet. So.
All right. Well, again, though, even myself, we will be calling it a short night. Again, though, check us out next Friday. We might discuss what tonight's topic was going to be about. Again, though, do join us. It's going to be I think it's Father's Day weekend coming up. And yeah, we'll be here actually on Friday night. So again, though, do join us live here at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to send questions actually in, feel free to send your questions in to Eva or myself. Again, though, our email addresses are on the very end of this video. So from us to you, we do say thanks a lot for joining in tonight, and you guys have a wonderful night. All right.
Oops. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Brother Mean Chris here. How's it going? I've got a challenge for you guys. If you guys follow, like, and subscribe, sort of like what's saying right here, I actually need this page underneath YouTube. On 29th of June 2022, I will be coming to you guys pretty much every single day live. So I encourage you guys actually to like, subscribe, share actually to all your friends. That way, a lot more hits. Alright? You guys have an awesome day, and I look forward for seeing actually you guys like and subscribe. Right here underneath Divine Oracle Readings.
Hey yo.